Shalom everyone, this is my third video series on conversion to Judaism. Yes, I've already introduced myself, ben-Emmett, and my struggles with Jewish conversion, okay? I was unfortunate enough to have confirmed at the time in which I wanted to marry my Jewish-born wife that I had evidence, DNA, genetic evidence, or traditional evidence that my mother was born Jewish, okay? Orthodoxy, according to the Orthodoxy Rabbinical Council, okay, where all things are considered Orthodox, kosher, Jewish, the standard of excellence for all things in Judaism that we consider to be reality. Yes, the reality check is with the chief rabbi in Israel. Yes, you ever want to go aliyah there, you have to abide by the playing book, the Orthodox playing book. In civil society, we have laws. We may not agree with them, but we have laws in any civilized society. Well, we have laws out of the Torah and the book of Leviticus and the Halakha and the 613 mitzvot and everything else that we have to abide by to be a peculiar and unique chosen people before the world. Yes. I want to introduce something in support of Jewish conversion, known as the 252nd negative commandment. Yes. In Davarim and Deuteronomy, at least twice, if not more than that, it says very clearly, do no wrong to the convert. Do not turn them away if they want to live in Eretz Israel. Do not impugn their reputation. Do not judge them harshly on their past. Once they're in the conversion track, do not ever bring up their past to them again, okay? Because it doesn't exist. Once Jewish, forever Jewish, okay? Amen. The reason why many Orthodox rabbis, modern Orthodox rabbis specifically, as opposed to Reform, Reconstruction, conservative rabbis, the reason why they have trepidation in anyone approaching them and says, I want to convert to Judaism, is because once you embrace the knowledge and truth of the Torah, the 613 mitzvot for your life, if some unknown reason, God forbid, you start disobeying and backtracking those commandments, you are judged. You are judged more harshly than someone who is not Jewish. How does that work? Well, knowledge is truth, folks. Knowledge is power. Why is Israel, the chosen people of God, being judged so severely? Yes. Yes, why have they been going through the woodshed and back? Why has Jerusalem been destroyed or invaded at least 16 times? A temple burned to the ground twice at least? Multiple exiles of Jews from Judea throughout the rest of the world? Okay? Why has this happened? The Holocaust? Why all these judgments? Why has the Mashiach come? Folks, when you embrace the Torah, the blueprint for life's success and failure, literally for life and death, it's a covenant, it's a promise, it's a vow that you make with your Creator God, with Melech HaKolam. He breathed in your neshama. He breathed in your soul. He knows what's good for your life. When you handshake a covenant with Him, and you go behind the scenes when no one is looking, behind closed doors or whatever, outside of your synagogue, and you intentionally and premeditately break those laws, there's judgments there. Yes, you can ask for forgiveness if you become wicked and if you lower yourself to a golem and no longer considered by anyone that used to know you as a righteous Jew, okay? God will always forgive you through grace and mercy, but you will be put through the fire and back, folks. I guarantee you. That's why Orthodox rabbis have trepidation and saying, okay, I agree to your conversion. Okay? It's more problematic these days if you're not born of a Jewish mother Because your marriage, why would an Orthodox rabbi intentionally marry an interfaith couple? They would not. How can you have assurances there, liability handshaking, that you will raise your children to be Jewish? There's liability there. There's judgment by Hashem against that rabbi if he so foolishly and foolhardily fast tracks any conversion. That's why it takes time and effort, folks. You know, all seriousness aside, I took my kala underneath the huppah once, and I'm gonna have to take her underneath the huppah again to have a new ketubah, a wedding license signed again by an Orthodox rabbi. So be it. Baruch Hashem, if I have to do that. But just understand, this is the nature of the conversion process. It's all a journey. It's all a walk that we all need to take. Have your heart in it to the very last, and you'll come to the finishing line. I am almost there. I almost can smell it. Orthodoxy. I'm living Orthodox life. But you have to pass muster by a Orthodox rabbinical court to be vindicated by them, and because they represent Hashem's best interest, the prophet's best interest, the Torah best interest. These people are schooled in the Torah left and right, folks. They love you, but any stern, any parent knows you have to have tough love, and that's what conversion is all about. Anyway, just take what I say with 2 cents or whatever, but I have lived it and I am living it. And I want to share with you what I know to be true, so you don't have to make the mistakes I have made, and that setting your expectations to something that's not quite real. God bless you. Shalom Aleichem.